going to get for a victory here, but TSM, I'd say, coming out especially, not too sloppy at all. Things started to divulge later on once the utility usage came out from G2, but definitely some redeemable quality so far on this attacking side.
You saw her get tripped up mainly by Kanto, who did a fantastic.
You know, there's holding down the important rooms so that, for instance, Achieved can't go upstairs with Buck through the console floor, Buck through the piano floor, from upstairs, get those bandit batteries off. Instead, they make them try and fight their way in, and they already have so many angles set up, it's more or less a meat grinder than it is an actual building.
And we certainly don't know that much about it. A nade going in, it is going to finish off Pengu and take him down, with Achieved striking the final blow to finish things off. But yeah, we have to remember, again, G2 hasn't really played this map publicly in quite a long time, meaning that their setups and how they like to play the game is a pure mystery, more than likely to TSM. Second strike is true, though. Biologic is able to snipe out Uno, as they do seem to be dealing with that early roaming presence a lot better.
G2 now, they still have all they need to try and hold down this site, including Fabian inside a bathroom, who can definitely hold down the top of Admin. Goga throws himself from a window and takes down Achieved as they get closer to equalizing. It appears that he will also be able to maintain his life as he rotates back in. Diffuser not going down for Pojo, as Kanto will pick up one as Fabian rotates in, but Merc will be able to clean him up. Diffuser will get confirmed, and Kanto doesn't really seem to have a will or a way to get through with this right now. Rotation in from Pojo with some quick shots as Kent died at. He put a shield with some ADSs in order to make it to where Smoke can hold down that corner without too much problem from the offense, especially with that M590, who can definitely deal a lot of damage at that medium range towards the door of Admin's stairs. Other than that, TSM did a very good job of cutting off rotations from the defense, not allowing them to happen, unless TSM is just absolutely gods on defense.
Yeah, unless they've had some crazy stuff prepared for the defense. I mean, the attack, unfortunately, not looking like much of a compliment at this point, as G2's early round aggressiveness is just far too much for TSM to deal with. And as we've started,
Frag Grenade did quite a bit of damage, but it did not do enough to finish him off. Uno removing a drum from play, actually might come up with a kill here, a quick flick, but he's going to be met with actually dual pressure as it joins
into the second half in just a moment.
The good news is for TSM is that they've recognized out how G2's playstyle is on console. They like to be all over the map to where, okay, did Uno fall inside a lobby? We can immediately pick up that mantle. We might have a Nitro Cell, we might have some utility that can play that vertically underneath Projector if somebody tries to plant, or the Black Eye Cam that they had inside of there as well. Just shoot to the floor, kill the man trying to put the diffuser down.
Player good patience from Pengu. He's going to end up taking a load of damage here. Thankfully, it's not all that much. He ends up losing about 25 HP. So 75 left to be eliminated. Goga, though, Uno. Seems to be very well aware of the player at Spiral Stairs. Pengu will be able to take out Polo. I believe it was the bathroom player going down, and now they can pinch down through the bathroom, go through the hatch, and get access through the basement. We can see
this on these further rounds. He might be able to catch up on a couple more defensive halves. Anyways, the early picks from Merc, we saw quite a bit yesterday, or excuse me, not yesterday. It would be Wednesday. Yesterday was Thursday, as we just count the days on our hands, right? That's how it works.
It's all a blur here.
Yeah, it's all a blur here. It's just so much siege going on. But no, we saw a lot of early rotate. Bio's actually been down, and Bolo will soon be shut down as well. It's all left up to Merc to try and battle back and get a plant, or excuse me, a plant denial here. But actually everyone is poised upstairs. He whips out the super shorty, but can't find anything. Definitely not going to be going outside for Biologic either, as Goga's trying to find his shoulder. He does. He'll rip the head off of Bio. This is more than likely going to be a G2 round, so they switch over to a much more methodical offense, which allows you to outplay aggressive players when you, more or less, we call them freebies, because when somebody gets aggressive, especially when sprinting through a door or trying to, grown to notice by quite a few professional players, the upside down repel helps you out quite a bit and exposes the least amount of your body as possible. Stun grenades now roll into CEO as it's upside down repel and a quick exit.
Finding instead, and now they go to map point.
It's a very terrifying thing for TSM on a quick window hop, anything. They're always there to try and thwart your plans. And for right now, TSM just cannot find a way around that, especially with how constricting this offense has been so far by G2.
So we'll move into what could be our very last round here in just a second, folks. G2 again putting up a good stride on this attacking side, figuring out the defensively done, guys. Keep the hype rolling. Like Stoke said, this is the last hope for North America in this tournament. We started out the day with two teams.
Oh, that is
Here's
beautiful.
the run out. Visa stairs, and they are lined up.
Disgusting Achieved. That is gross. That is gross. That is fantastic play. And once again, like what we talked about earlier about Achieved, he's been the one to really thwart the plans of G2. If he can continue and someone can help him with that, on that
kill on the window swing, and also pop off their first E1D charge as the rest of them move in and try to take quick control. In fact, Lock is already on the inside. Goga already starting to plant. Where's the defensive setup from TSM? It's been forced back. Kanto's been able to pick Achieved in the lobby. Bio, yes, will trade onto Uno. But again, a small gesture under their E1D charge will also hold off any quick attempts to retake, but it's not working. Merc is able to take out Pengu, and we're tied up again to 3 versus 3.
I don't believe they have that black eye cam outside any longer either, so Kanto's more than likely going to have enough time outside to stay alive. Fabian takes down one. Fabian's immediately traded out though as Bolo will remove him from play. Goga.
Uno also having some really great impact throughout the course of that one as well, though a little bit more understated by the stats, but you've heard enough of our analysis on this game. Let's send it down to the analysts themselves to discuss map number 1.
Thank you so much, Blue. Back to a place where people actually know what they're talking about. Let's dig deep into this game. G2 now, playing against TSM. Yeah, that is a stab. I see you over there getting all blushed. Okay, alright, I'm not a caster anymore, sure. Thank you, USN caster.
Aggressive stuff already coming out from G2. Uno with a great run out from bathroom, able to start things off right for G2, but it quickly transcended into actually being a man disadvantage for G2. But as we talked about earlier, they're able to fight out of that pretty easily. And Merc actually helping out G2 just a little bit as well, as he didn't end up killing Achieved, which was just a poor thing for them, and a quick shot as he was just trying to take away Pengu from the fight at the front of 90 near main stairs. But it really didn't matter at the end of the day, as they were actually just able to battle back through Aviation. Very early on aggression towards Master helped them out quite a bit. They were able to gain access to Astronomy almost instantly, especially off of the back of a beautiful shot by Bolo. Uno tried to battle for it, but just did not fall back into their hands. And again, Astronomy is such an important room on that site, and to lose it so early on, not a good look for G2.
It's Bolo and Merc picking up some of those final kills right there, and of course, Achieved cleaning things up here with his double at the end to restrict their presence on the inside.
To establish a little bit of a longer angle, but Fabian's currently sitting in the corner. I don't know if they're going to account for it. Pengu takes down one with the SMG-11. Now it's turned into a kill box, but Pojo finds one. That's going to be a triple kill for him on the round. All he has left to do is find Pengu, as we are currently sitting on site. 17 seconds left. No more Toxic Babes, as we did see him pop his last one over towards the door of Tarps. But he's just waiting for that plant sound. Pojo has to try and find him from behind. It's Pengu. Pojo not of the team.
Going to try to push forward here and crunch out one of the 2 remaining players on TSM. Once again, he has access to the shield. Very easy to just block off an angle. This has no durability. This does not break. He can stay there forever. And as long as no one else creeps up behind him, he's safe. Uno finds the next pick as he's able to eliminate. See, Goga sits directly below him. If he drops, he's more than likely a dead man. And there you go. Goga takes him out. 10 seconds remaining here, and G2 have every bit of control they need. Just Achieved left remaining, and unfortunately, he doesn't have a hope in the world of clutching this one out with the limited time he's got left. It will expire in just a moment. G2, as Fabian picks up that final kill.
Truly able to see. G2 starts off site with a lot of angles to support people downstairs. They're either holding the site or horizontally with angles that are able to help people when they rotate back to site. So they have that early contention, and almost every single time that we've seen, G2 is able to get the kills.
Here, they're now going to have to deal with later on in the round. Pojo Man finding Goga though, and finally dealing with that issue, along with Merc being able to pick up Pengu. Might have just sealed the deal now for TSM. It's all on Kanto. A nice find from Pojo to take him out, and it also drops the diffuser onto the ground with just 20 seconds remaining, but he's going to get pincered here. Needs to be very careful with how he uses these next 15 seconds, as that's all he needs to do. Run the timer down. He's won the round. Tries to spam it a little.
Was not for split, it was for Astronomy. So Bolo swings right, he gets shot from his left. Just very, very poor, and you know, it really does suck when you see stuff like that happen, especially to a player that's so very important. But for TSM now, they are going to be on defense. They'll be starting off in the Aviator Games Room, and this is actually where we saw space, and again, this is just top tier G2, as we've definitely seen before.
It's G2, and it's G2 at its best right now. Very analytical approach to the final 3v2 push onto the site, even after the drone intel and drone hold. Still, shut it
together, because it's a lot easier to continue starting the train, or continue on the train, instead of starting it up once again.
It's been a consistent string of wins here now for G2 that's finally been broken out by the folks on TSM. Again, just a small gesture. We need to see some consistency from TSM. We can't just see these detached rounds be won by them anymore. If there's a trade out from...
the land of misfit toys, to say the least. Pojo Man, gone from Dark Zero, joins this roster, which was previously Accelerate. They get Bolo, they get Burke. Bolo, someone that's made his career off of Rainbow Six through his different means of channels and everything else with streaming, as well as video creation. You have Merc, which is just someone that I've known for a very long time, coming from X.
This is going to be the end. Pengu has the blitz, still alive and well though, and they can use this to push into the site relatively unhindered. You can see he takes blips of damage, but it's not going to matter. So much control over the outcome of the round here. Goga finishes off Bolo, and it leaves only Pojo Man alive. He does have a flank capability though to try and move around these players, but again, a very convincing group stage that we saw from these players. We'll take a look at some of the highlights, of course, from that final round. Some rounds being won and some very unfortunate turns of events as we saw there from Pengu as he brings out, to my knowledge, the only blitz pick so far in this tournament. So that is the only time we've seen that one picked up so far. Likely the only time you'll see it again for the rest of the weekend here.
I wouldn't hold your breath. It definitely could happen. The only other team here that I could think of would be Mint.
All right, guys. Well, that's going to do...
TSM も強かったですが、抑え込みました。